my dream is to bring this to the children all over the world. So I actually currently am focusing on the CEOs or club executives because they have an influence. But my kind of a goal is to bring this to the kids. So what is the secret recipe for success and happiness? The one that I've identified is the first one that I'm going to speak after this. It's about this. You need to have a goal, dream. Yeah, this is a common thing, but it has to be big, 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 and bold. This is a difference. This is a game changer for me, and I'm sure it is for everybody. So it's not that you better have a good big goal. No, you have to have a big goal. Means the goal that you have needs to be a big one. And this is supported by the understanding of cognitive science. So it's not just the idea. And think about those people who are incredibly successful in any field. They all had a big, big dream. None of them had a moderate goal, but for some reason, just by luck, they became incredibly successful. Nobody taught them to have an incredibly big goal, maybe, but they just had. So for us, like an average people, we need to be taught that we need to have a big, big goal. And that needs to be outside of your comfort zone or a status quo. The reason is simple. You can't have two realities. This is the finding of the cognitive science, the scientific areas that kind of research and study about how the brain works. And it really tells us that we can't hold two reality at the same time, which means that there's only one of these two options. One thing is that you hold your current reality, number one, or you maintain the other reality. Of course, the gravity is on the current reality, so you don't want to go out, you don't want to go down. However, that means that you will stay where you are for the entire rest of your life if you don't do anything. You join a corporation and you climb the corporate ladder, and over time you maybe change the job, and that could be part of just the comfort zone, because that happens according to the time passes. You may think that that is improving. I don't think that is bad, but that is different from jumping to a different comfort zone. So this is a condition for us to move to a different place. It has to be outside of the comfort zone. It has to be far outside. Far is better. And today it's a very short session. I won't be able to cover everything. Just I'm briefly speaking about that. Number two, this is not kind of a new thing, but this is coming from my personal experience, which I have presented in the beginning about a story with my friend. So you need to have a confidence, and we have an academic name for that, which is called self-efficacy. And you need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself. You are the only person who can be the best friend for yourself. That is self-efficacy. However, the problem is that you often become the enemy of yourself. You don't trust yourself. So this is a combination. So number one is you need to trust yourself. Number two is, even if you can't trust yourself, if you have somebody outside who will 100% trust you, the trust to yourself will increase. So number two is the role of coach. I sit together or stand together, stand close just observe the client or my students. It could be a CEO, it could be an athlete. I just stand there, watch there, and just say that you can do it. But I say with 100% confidence, even if the guy, the lady, is not confident about that. So, number one, you could do it on yourself. Number two, you could have a coach outside who will be perfectly trusting you. Number three is another game changer, but I'm not going to spend time today on this. So actually, we have a capability to focus on. Focus is not the right word. Chase many things at the same time, because the focus means focusing on one thing, but chasing many things. And the only reason that we can do is because we are able to utilize our subconscious or unconscious. Like, think about you driving a car. You do many things simultaneously without thinking, right? It's rather dangerous if you think about everything. Yeah, you kick the brake, you kind of use the winker, and you talk to somebody, you turn on the radio, or maybe these days not radio, but without thinking. So as long as you kind of sit them in your subconscious, they will work automatically without forcing you to think, and you will automatically chase many things at the same time.